Women's Health Week continues here on North Dakota Today.
And all of the topics we are mentioning this week are hard to bring up at the doctor's office, but this one may be a little bit more difficult. We're talking about bladder control.
The thing is that it does not have to be difficult. Joining us today to answer some of the commonly asked questions, we have Megan Doctor, a certified nursing midwife. Thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, let's talk about, a lot of times we talk about it and we're trying to make it normal. Let's just talk about bladder control issues in women, because I feel like it's the butt of the joke a lot of times. We say it all the time, you know, don't make me laugh, I'm gonna pee my pants. I can't go on the trampoline with the kids. But it's bigger than that. Let's talk about what it means to have some bladder control issues as a woman.
Absolutely. So I think there's a large majority of women that, like you say, we joke about it, you know, don't make me laugh, I can't jump on the trampoline, you know, like cross my legs, hold on just a second, I can't sneeze.
Yes.
You know, all
Sneezing,
of those
we
things.
forgot about that one.
And so, like you say, we talk to our friends about it, but we don't want to bring it up to our healthcare providers. Like we said, we talk to other healthcare professionals that are friends, but not our actual providers to do things about it. So when do we kind of go to the doctor and talk to professionals about it? When it is truly interfering. You know, some of that is normal aging process, but there are things that we can do about it. So for example, if you are not leaving the house because you are leaking, if you are feeling self-conscious, if it's interfering with you know, going out and doing activities, if you are feeling like you can't do normal activities, if it's interfering with those things, then it's time to go ahead and probably go in and get it checked out.
Okay. So our little circumstances and situations that are occurring are a little minor compared to what you're talking about.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that there aren't things that can be done about it. Even those minor inconveniences, there are things that you can do about it. So Kegel exercises certainly are exercises that all women can do. I'm not a huge fan of Dr. Google, but that's one instance where Dr. Google can help. So Kegel exercises are pretty simple. You can do them pretty much anytime, and those are very helpful for the minor inconveniences of early stress incontinence. There are other bladder issues besides just stress incontinence. So stress incontinence is actually the bladder control that we're talking about with sneezes, jumping, laughing, those kind of things. But there's also incontinence that can happen called urge incontinence that happens when you feel like you need to go to the bathroom right now. So the commercial several years ago was gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. And so that is a different kind of incontinence and is treated differently than stress incontinence. And so that can be a little bit more difficult. So if that kind of incontinence is happening, that is more of, there are some kind of outpatient, not kind of medication type of things that can be done, weight loss. Kegels can help with that somewhat as well. Bladder training can help with that. But there are more medical and medication, and then if it's severe, surgical procedures that would be done with GYN and urologists.
Can you expand on what Kegel, you know, because some people don't, you hear that, you know, what does that mean?
Yeah, so Kegel exercises are actually tightening of the pelvic floor. So basically it's like exercises for your pelvic floor or the muscles kind of around the vaginal area. And basically how you do them is you basically just pretend that you're stopping your stream of urine. So there are in extreme situations where the incontinence is severe, we do have physical therapy for specifically pelvic floor that can be very, very helpful. So when Kegels are not being done properly and are not helpful, we can send women to pelvic floor physical therapy to help really develop those muscles, to really help those Kegels be very, very effective. But yeah, it's basically just tightening those muscles up so that they're doing what they're supposed to do.
So people can do that right now as you're watching.
Oh, absolutely.
You can. Okay.
Yep.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about some of the other options, maybe medication, and then also what are some of the causes as well. We'll be right back.